Loading snacks.
What's good, Loaded Stacks Universe? Your boy Jokes is here. I got the entire crew here with me tonight. I got the homie Marcus, I got the homie Sin, I got Michael, and I got Ben. And gentlemen, it's time to do some more predictions. How are we doing tonight?
Doing good.
I was much better before I had to watch Dynamite.
I mean,
everything
good.
is better than the promo that I saw from NXT. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today.
But it feels good to be back after missing the last two.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Mike. Welcome back. Everyone, this is Michael. This is Michael. If you forgot, right here.
No, that's Mike. He's here because the hockey's not on, I guess.
No. Okay. No. For all intents,
and he's not in Canada, eh?
No, for all intents and purposes, I missed the last two because I was doing a trip to California for Power Morphicon.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
mad
you don't talk about Power Morphicon as much as you talk about the fucking hockey.
That's valid. That is 100%
Even when you are
valid.
talking about Power Morphicon, you talk about fucking hockey.
I can't help the fact that some of the actors see me in a Goldar hockey jersey and they go, "Hey, let's talk hockey." It happens naturally.
They opened up a massive can of worms with that.
Let's get away from the can of worms real quick.
Well, we are not here to talk about hockey right now. We're here to talk about some wrestling. Specifically, we're here to talk about AEW All Out.
Yeah.
And to give some predictions here. We are fresh off of watching Dynamite, and we literally went from having, I had all the matches carefully written out here on my book, and as we were watching, they announced more matches. Let me not act like I'm surprised that there was not going to be more matches added to this card. We're still not done yet. But at least for now, we know of 7 matches that are going to be on this card. Nothing on 0 Hour. We have nothing on that just yet, but by Friday we'll know.
You do realize that there's going to be an asterisk. Like, we're going to put up a screen at the end of this episode, and it's just going to be an asterisk, and then it's going to go, "Oh, by the way, here's part 2," because they decided to add more crap to this card.
Think about it. They added a 16-man and a 10-man tag team match to the 0 Hour of All In. So who knows what they're gonna add to?
It's probably gonna
not
be
even
crazy.
announcing them.
Hey, you know what? Like, even though the cards is like this entire pay-per-view is like really super stacked of matches and stuff, I'm not mad at it because if someone has to pay money, hey, at least you can't say that it's not it's all the wrestling you want.
But listen, sometimes it's gotta be quality though. Quality overrides quantity.
When we get to that bridge, that's when they'll cross it. They're not at that bridge yet.
That's valid. But we're about to go ahead and jump in.
Some of these AEW pay-per-views have been dog shit for the most part.
I feel you. I feel like there's some decent ones on here. I don't know if they outweigh all the bad, but
do you remember when All Out used to be AEW's most carefully plotted pay-per-view of the year? And now they're just like, shit, I guess we have to book a pay-per-view in 2 weeks.
Could wait a little bit in between it. But let's get ready to go ahead and get into some predictions. But before we do that, we're gonna make this. We gotta make this a tradition now. We gotta talk about the scores from our previous prediction show. So in this case, from Bash in Berlin, 5 matches on the card. It was pretty simple. They did not change. Now, just know with this card, there is only a first place and a last place. There is no in between on here.
And I'm just off to the side just watching.
Mike's kind of in 0th place. Just because we all, for the most part, had the same picks, with the exception of one match where we were completely split down the middle. So, coming in last place, tie with 3 correct picks, we have both Marcus and Ben.
How can we have 3 correct picks if there were 5 cards on the matches on the card and we only differed on 1?
No, because we all did. We all missed Bianca.
We all
and
got
Jade.
one wrong.
We all got one wrong too.
Yeah.
So you guys got 3. But coming in first place with 4 correct picks. Sin, I give you props. Good job, sir. You got 4 picked out correct. Oh, look at that. I also got 4 picked out correctly on
Really?
that. Oh man!
All right, congratulations, my guy. Congratulations.
Let's be real though. Let's be real though. A, it would have been really boring if we'd all picked all 5 the same. And B, I ain't mad that Rhea and Damien won. I just didn't think they'd do the Judgment Day dirty like that.
On there
because now the Judgment Day have now lost 5-on-2 3 times in a row, and it's like, why are they a threat to these two anymore?
I understand.
And see, Marcus, that's how you represent your people. You know what I mean? You don't put them on the background and not pick them, do things like that.
Hey, well, listen. Well, with these predictions we about to do, Marcus is gonna get put on the spot here, and we about to see what's gonna happen in a little bit.
I'm not the one on the spot. Like, I already know my picks.
Makes me sound like you're going to pick on Marcus first every time, because you usually pick on him last.
Maybe we will do that.
It all depends on.
I think I'm wearing the right shirt for this episode right here.
Yes, you are, sir.
There's always going to be drama. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump one in. Let's go ahead and jump one in. Now
I thought it was all Judgment Day stuff, and he just kept going and said, "That's not me. I didn't book the card."
You act like it sometimes. But let's go ahead and jump on into some predictions for All Out. Now, there are a few matches on this card that literally we just found out about just coming out of watching on Dynamite. We're going to talk about one match right now because as of now, with this match, we only know one person that's in this match currently. only one person. So we know Okada will be defending his Continental Championship at All Out. Once the qualifying matches come through on there. Ben, I believe you do have those qualifying matches.
I do.
What are those matches?
So these will be taking place on the September 6th episode of Collision. We have Orange Cassidy against Brian Keith. We have Lance Archer versus Mark Briscoe. And we have Konosuke Takeshita versus the Beast Mortos.
So, honestly, not bad matches. But looking at who's on these matches, I almost feel like this is kind of a straightforward thing of who's going to make it in. I am not concerned about us picking any winners or anything for this match. As far as I'm concerned, Okada is going to retain that belt. Yeah. But we don't even need to jump into that. That is one of the matches that we just learned about tonight. We'll see before the end of the weekend how things play out for it. But I think the
only curveball I could see is maybe Brian Keith getting in over Orange Cassidy due to learning tree shenanigans. Because Jericho has got a hate on for Cassidy at the moment, and
he wants $7,000.
Cassidy got the coalition, so he got backup as well.
Yeah, but I don't think they would also waste the opportunity to have Jericho show up on pay-per-view. Because if they don't do that, he's not on the show right now.
That is working right now.
That's all he's gonna do. Hi guys, and then just leave and disappear. But yeah, so that match we'll see at some point in the night on Saturday. But yeah, we'll see how that one will go.
Actually, real quick, to piggyback on Ben real quick, if that does happen and Brian Keith makes it into that fatal 4-way match for the Continental title, Jericho versus Orange Cassidy happens on All Out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I don't. It's fine.
Ricochet's been kind of poking at Jericho as well.
Now Ricochet and Jericho, I'd be interested just to see that for the fact that I don't think the two of them crossed paths when they were in WWE.
No,
I feel like they never crossed paths. So
keep those two far away from each other, please.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Ricochet does the Lion Cell better than Chris Jericho.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Ricochet's also like 20 years younger than Chris Jericho.
So it's not surprising. Fair both ways. But let's go ahead and let's talk about some confirmed, definite matches that we're gonna see. And boy, like I gotta start with this one because like I feel like the show's gotta kick off like with a bang. There's some decent matches on this card, and there's a couple championship matches on here. Hey, listen, I think we just give it to the fans like right off the break. But we go international championship with Will Ospreay and Pac. Like, I think we're gonna start the show out with this and just go all out.
Yeah, pun intended.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Can we remove jokes from the chat, please?
I couldn't. But yeah, I think I think this is going to be one of the better matches on the card. And I'm finally happy to see Pac getting another little push. I mean, he does have a championship with the trios belts right now. But he's getting himself another opportunity here. So let's go around the room, see what we're feeling like on this one. Ben, I'm gonna start with you on this one.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, get it out the way. I already know.
If my boy Sin is always picking mommy, I am always picking Will Ospreay.
Not mad at that at all. I'm right alongside of you with Will Ospreay on this one. It's gonna be.
In fact, I think putting this
So
on.
you see how he said he's right there with him, but normally he would have picked the Bastard Pac in any other situation.
I think putting this on first is a mistake because it's going to be the best match on the card,
Yeah, 100%.
and it's not even going to be close.
You're gonna laugh when I tell you what match follows this up when we get to it.
Oh, if it isn't Mercedes Moné,
This will be one of the best matches of the night. One up. I don't know if it's gonna be the best, but definitely one up.
What do you think about this match, Sam? Who you got?
Ospreay. Come on down. He just got the not international, but whichever
Yeah,
Trios.
No, you're right.
Trios.
it is international. Okay, he
Yeah.
just finally got the belt back. No, he's not losing that to Pac. Sorry, he's about to pack his ass up.
Okay, are we gonna be doing this though? Not mad, Marcus.
I'm also going Ospreay. Like it's a no-brainer choice pick right now because like don't get me wrong, like I enjoy Pac and I'm happy he finally won. He finally has gold again. He's healthy. I want him to stay healthy. Ospreay's retaining, like he just won like overseas. Like come on now, like this isn't rocket science.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, and before I hit Michael, if I'm not mistaken, now I didn't get to start watching Dynamite from the very beginning coming in, but from my understanding, they actually confirmed that Pac is now a part of the BCC.
So it's conflicting because when Renee talked about him, she just said, you guys are going up against the BCC in our main event match. She never said Pac and the BCC. But when Mark Briscoe was doing his promo, he separated Pac from the BCC. So
they also did in commentary during the main event.
Yeah. So
and in their entrances.
Yeah. So it's kind of this interesting thing where it's like he is and he isn't in the BCC at the same time.
He's adjacent.
Got it.
He's BCC curious.
I'm not mad at that.
He said it. You see, I didn't even say it. You see, I could have said it. I did it. I set it up, queued it up, alley-ooped it, Ben dunked it. See?
Yep, this is gonna be one of them evenings. All right, let's get ready. Let's do this.
It wouldn't surprise me, like since it seems like the Lucha Bros are on the way to WWE. I feel like him being with the BCC, I feel like that fits, especially with Yeah, I feel like with Mox clearly looking like he's going to be stepping out and doing a whole another thing on his side. I think that's a good fit for Pac.
There was also an interesting moment in the main event where Danielson talked about possibly recruiting Kyle O'Reilly.
O'Reilly would be a good fit for BCC.
I think that's a good fit.
Yeah.
Give him a good run. Willie, you just still going to eat up all those pennies either way. Mike, who you have in this match?
So I am predicting that one way or the other, I'm going to need a new pair of pants when this match is over because this match is going to fuck hard.
And that's the first one of the evening.
So not only have I got this entire group of people saying that this match is going to fuck, everyone's stealing my goddamn gimmick.
Hey, mine just says Michael, good sir.
I already told you straight up. I'm running with it, and I've started doing it ever since. Whether it's wrestling or anime, I got a name for my name.
But realistically, we're also coming off the fact that both Pac and Ospreay got their moment at Wembley, and they both just got titles put on them. but it's too soon to be taking the title off of Ospreay, which is why I'm going with Ospreay. But any other time, like say this was like 6 months down the road and we're getting this match, I'm going Pac. But right now, because he just got the title on him like 2 weeks ago, I'm going Ospreay.
I dig it. I am not mad at those choices at all. But you know what we had to do is we know this match, let's say it does open the show up. It's going to get a lot of people excited, and you probably will need to get another pair of pants, which you gotta take the opportunity to be able to do that, which leads us to what the next match is, where you can go change your pants, and that is going to be for the TBS Championship between Mercedes Moné and Hikaru Shida.
And Camille's banned from ringside now.
Yep.
Camille is banned from ringside. So yeah, AEW's picture that they have up here, you got to go ahead and adjust that a little bit because she will not be in that corner. I'm not excited for this match at all. I feel bad. I like Hikaru. Like I typically like her in any situation, but obviously with Mercedes, like the Mercedes thing is it is not working for me at all. I feel like it's not working for any of us at all.
And two of us literally just saw her live Friday night.
Two of us saw her live on Friday night where she jumped off the top rope to do an axe handle and got caught flush across the ribs by a full-on baseball bat swing and didn't sell it for the entire match.
Yep.
Fuck her.
We're not going to linger on this match that long. We already kind of know where this match is going to happen. Mercedes is going to win this match. Are we all in agreement on that?
Go at hands real quick.
Yeah. There's his hand right there.
Ben goes, who gives a fuck?
That counts as a hand. Sin, I don't see no hand.
Sin didn't put his hand up, so I don't have my hand up.
So Sin, elaborate, good sir.
I am begging and praying that the way they have been hyping up Hikaru, and y'all know, I know at least Marcus and Jokes know, Hikaru is one of my favorite women wrestlers right now. But they've been building her up. She's been calling herself the ace. They've been talking about her stats, and she's like the first 3-time champion or whatever it is they keep throwing around right now. I'm hoping y'all have realized, take that belt off of Monet and pass it on to somebody else and give it to Hikaru right now, because it's not working.
Here's the thing, though. I love Hikaru Shida just as much as you do. Like, I think she should definitely get the belt off of Mercedes. And anyone who has the X-Men animated series as part of their entrance theme gets thumbs up right off the bat. But the reality is, I think they have somebody else in mind for Mercedes to drop the belt to. It's just a matter of who on the roster do they really want to drop it to? Because it ain't Britt, it ain't going to be Shida, it ain't going to be Nyla, but who is that going to be? Could it be Julia Hart when she returns from injuries and stuff like that?
So that's the thing, isn't it? Is like they've built Mercedes up to be this megastar. Whether we agree with it or otherwise, she is perceived that way by a lot of wrestling fans.
You should have seen the crowd at Capital Collision.
So whoever beats her is going to get a heck of a rub. And Shida doesn't need it. Britt didn't need it. So it's either going to be someone that we don't expect, or it will be a way to re-cement Julia when she comes back.
I dig that.
Monet. Just have some
Wait.
Yeah, Monet. Just have some thoughts go through my head. And plus, I'm playing to win this time around, so.
Oh, now you're playing to win.
Now you're facts and not feelings.
No, trust me, feelings are involved. But I'm looking.
That feeling.
I'm looking a little bit further down the line with
Nah,
Ben.
he's just looking
I feel like I'm going to
listen.
lose by this
Exactly.
off bandwagon. Just say
Now,
Monet.
it's it now. Somehow we are in that universe, in that timeline where Hikaru beats Mercedes. You're going to be upset.
I'll be happy as hell for her, but I'll be upset at myself. Yeah.
All right, cool. So all in agreement, Mercedes unfortunately is going to retain her championship during this match. Let's go ahead, pull the next championship now. This is another one. Literally, we just got added on Dynamite as we came out of it. And that is going to be for the AEW World Tag Team Championship between Young Bucks and the BCC, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. I don't. It came out of nowhere. I don't like. I'm not excited or anything cool, but the gears weren't pumping when they announced it. I was just like, "Hey, we got another match." But any personal feelings on this match?
This is my bathroom break. That's what this is. Not the last match. It is this one for me.
So just like how the Mercedes Moné match is the cigarette match after Ospreay Pac, this is probably also the bathroom match. I mean, I would love to see BCC win this match because, as Claudio put it when he issued the challenge on Dynamite tonight, you know, hey, I just won that cup in Mexico. I now have Trios gold that, you know, that they won at Wembley. You know, I want to add some tag team gold now. Like, I would love to see Claudio and Wheeler just start collecting belts like that. But I don't see that happening because, like, as we mentioned with the Okada thing, we're all expecting Okada to retain the Continental title. Jack Perry is still going to have the TNT title after his match at All Out because it's not up for grabs. So I expect the Young Bucks to hold on to, you know, the tag team titles.
I dig that.
Because the Elite's going to find a way to have almost all the gold, but not all the gold.
Yeah. Not all the gold. Marcus, where are you at on this match?
Super kick party.
I kind of figured what's going on in your setup there. But
I can't tell what setup he has going on right now. It's just not blatant enough.
Choosing?
Well, he's got a hat over his microphone for a group of wrestlers, and he's wearing a t-shirt and a hat of a bunch of jobbers.
Current skill.
That's never gonna get old.
Not at all. Where are you at on this one, Ben?
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh,
seriously though, like I made a joke earlier about how All Out used to be the best built pay-per-view of the year for AEW, and it's now very much feuds in fast forward because oh shit, All In just happened, right? And this just I can't. There's a lot of matches here where I'm like, well, it's going to be a good, like, there's going to be some good wrestling, but I already know what the match, like, if the Young Bucks don't win this, this is the stupidest match on the card, right? The Young Bucks are currently involved in what might be the dumbest storyline in AEW history. And I've talked about this before, so I won't go into it too hard.
That's only dumb because TK isn't out of the picture.
Yes. But that
point to the bottom of things.
And even then, it would still be stupid. Even if he was out of the picture, it wouldn't be as dumb as it is, but it'd still be stupid. I just, Young Bucks, like, fuck.
He's going to choose Blackpool Comic Club because he doesn't like the Young Bucks, so yeah, that's going to be that pick.
No, the Elite are winning this.
My man said, I am no longer picking off these.
I'm sorry. You think Cass and Yuta are be the ones to take those belts off of? It's going to be FTR. We already know it.
Hey, listen, the only way I will accept the BCC win this is if Wheeler's the one that actually gets the pin.
Yeah, in another dimension. That is not happening.
Honestly,
alternate reality.
Honestly,
Right.
as we said for All In, if FTR are the ones to take these belts off of the Young Bucks, I'm going to punch Michael in the scrotum.
Look, I'm telling you,
What did I do to deserve this?
FTR's gonna get them belts, and I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, I can't wait for that day. Sid gonna throw all his stuff everywhere.
I'm gonna be walking around.
To be the grizzled young veteran.
Yeah, it will be the Grizzled Young Vets. They're the upcoming tag team
For 2 weeks. So FTR takes it.
Nah, I think they're gonna give him a little bit of.
They're going to end up feuding with the Acclaim. They're going to be off to the side doing those matches.
Let's see how long before it ends up back on either the Elite or FTR.
Oh, I'm not saying it won't go back to them. I'm just saying that they need to introduce a new team into that.
Yes.
Team. They need to introduce new teams.
Right, but we have to get. Let's start with one.
Teams have to stay healthy.
Yeah, let's start with one team, and then build from there. Okay, let's not give Tony Khan like brain aneurysm and go. You can do more than one thing.
I dig it. And I'm right there alongside y'all as well too. The Bucks, like. Right now, like just for wherever we're leading, if this is them holding on to the belt, so obviously until Kenny comes back, and however Kenny is going to get factored into, the destruction of the Elite from inside, whatever it's going to be. Like right now, it just doesn't make sense for the Bucks to lose that belt. And I know, I don't. My
Cat problems.
Cat problems. Yeah,
I'm really like Kenny to come back, and like the NWO Wolfpack music to just start playing.
Yeah, Rich just had a lot to say. I had to get him. Sorry about that.
It's just like the Elite Wolfpack or something stupid like that.
And keep in mind, one thing that we've been reading is that apparently when Kenny does come back, because it's more of a matter of when, he's coming back with Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, he should be fully healed by now.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That may be the team to dethrone the Bucks.
Listen, Sin, I'm telling you, a fully healed Kota Ibushi is a problem. Like, if we can get him healed and get him and Kenny in their peak forms right now of where they're at, definitely I would like to see them dethrone the Bucks. I would definitely like to see that.
And honestly, that's probably the long game.
Yeah, that's definitely. Okay. It's just a matter of staying healthy.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're all in agreement. We're on the Bucks together. So far we got an even card. So now we gotta pick a fight now. So this next match, unfortunately, do not have an image because AEW does not have the right image of this up yet. Shame on y'all, AEW. But that is
Mike. Strap in. This is gonna be fun.
And this is for the Chicago Street Fight between Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander. Now,
is this for the title or no?
I believe it is, even though
it is for the CML title.
Yeah, I believe they said it one time, but on none of the actual, like the one image that they put up, they haven't actually said that. But I've heard it once, so we're gonna see this for the championship, whatever. I feel like either way, we probably would end up picking the same people either way. This one's gonna be good. You know what? I'm not even going. Hey, Marcus, who's your pick for this match?
Man, I don't know why you come to me like you don't know my pick. Like as Sin is choosing Mommy, as Ben said, and Ben is picking Will Ospreay. You sure as hell I'm picking Chris Statlander. Like you think like this is a joke. Like you think I'm like Sin may be facts right now going for the win. Bullshit.
What's my name? All right, so we got one for Chris Statlander. Hey, listen.
Yeah, everyone else can pick Willow Nightingale. I don't give a fuck. I'm picking Chris Statlander. I don't care.
Hey,
Go ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead.
Hold on. We may not all do that. Calm yourself down.
That's the bullshit. Next.
You never know.
Michael, who you picking?
Know.
I just like a Marcus just throws me on the spot like that. So, if it's for the title, Willow. If it's not for the title,
pick one.
Statlander.
We have already stated that we are assuming it's for the title.
So if it's for the title, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Willow.
Got it. Ben, where you at?
I don't care. I'm picking Stokely Hathaway. Because that man deserves the W for walking out of All In alive.
Hey, that man hit that suplex.
That spine buster.
That spine buster. Pulling it out of the hat. He's like, I can do it.
First of all, I think they missed an opportunity not making this a chain match. Because the whole feud has been based around the chain, right? And they just went, oh, this was a DQ match, Chicago Street Fight. Do something interesting for once.
That requires them to have CM Punk.
No, it doesn't.
No.
There's a joke in there.
Oh, there is.
Oh, we get it. It's just falling on deaf ears right now, man.
CM Punk will be in the city 9 times out of 10, but he ain't gonna be at All Out.
That would be so fun. Buy a fucking ticket and go sit front row.
Hey, listen. Just the pettiness. If he did that for Drew McIntyre to show up,
within TKO, he literally cannot.
We know. But just think of the funniness of him having the ticket, McIntyre just seeing him front row. He just comes down there to interrupt him watching All Out.
We not there yet in storytelling for cross promotions. We not there yet. Point number 5.
But to answer seriously, I actually don't care who wins, so I'm just gonna say
Flip a coin.
Willow.
Got it. Sin, who are you choosing for this match?
Believe you got that at Fairfax Comic Con, good sir.
I did, so yes, and I got a selfie with her. Oh, she's so lovely, so lovely.
Oh,
I'm
not to
happy.
mention.
Sin, I'm actually happy for you, good sir.
Thank you. Yes,
Oh,
she has some choice
Yeah,
words.
does Mike know the story about Marcus having heat with Willow now?
Oh,
Yeah, they have heat because when I was getting my selfie with her, I was explaining, I'm a Willow fan. My guy, he's a Chris Statlander fan. And he's like, oh, I hate him already. I can't stand him. He said, I don't even talk about people like that. It's like, yeah, you're on her nemesis side. Like she doesn't mess with you, bro. But hey, she messed with me, so Team Willow all day.
So I can't believe I'm about to probably say this.
He's picking Chris.
I'm picking Chris Statlander.
I hope Willow hears this, so she can be disappointed in you as well. I hope she hears this.
Hey, look.
Why don't you make a clip and tag her in it so she can't see it? How about that?
It's just something about this match that I feel like Stokely's going to get involved, no matter how minor it is, and it's going to be something because they didn't ban him, and it's a street fight, so it's like it's going to probably be there.
Well, it's kind of hard to ban someone from a street fight when there's.
I feel like you could still. Hey, listen, we've seen weirder stipulations in wrestling, so I feel like you could ban somebody from a street fight.
And remember,
if
Stokely wants to get froggy, she's a part of the conglomeration. So she has a whole bunch of brothers that can come down.
That's valid.
Yeah,
I haven't made one of these picks in a while. That's like just super. I'm going with Chris. It's not frequently I agree with Marcus on something like just Marcus, but I'm gonna go with Chris Statlander on this one. I'm probably gonna regret it, but
Marcus,
I'm gonna
may the
pick Chris
best man
Statlander.
win. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like
But-
I said, for me, it's absolutely a coin flip. I hold
no reason.
I have no strong feelings. Like, have you guys ever seen Futurama?
Yeah.
You know the neutral planet? Tell my wife I said hello. That's me right now. Like, I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Oh man. Yeah. So that one's got a split. So that one is definitely going to be one of the make or breaks. I feel like there's a possibility we're gonna have one more with this next match. But I like that we got a split that we're all pretty comfortable with. But let's go ahead to the next match, which is going to be between MJF and Daniel Garcia. Feelings on this match, gentlemen?
It's going to be a banger, and
no, that's not it. Say it the correct way. Say it the way Ben says it.
Banger.
Fuck.
No,
no. It's going to be a banger. And if my man Garcia doesn't come out of this with a W, what the fuck are they doing?
Sir, I agree. So you're picking Daniel Garcia, I imagine here, good sir.
I am picking Daniel Garcia because what is the point of hyping up this man's return and everything? Get like hair different, mindset different, and all right, you just lose to MJF.
Hey, it's MJF. But I can't believe I'm doing this again. Marcus, I agree with you. I'm also picking Daniel Garcia on this match. I think MJF has had a good run. But there's got to be somebody that's... And listen, after what Garcia said about, like, kicking his ass and beating, like that's his fetish, I was like, hey, that's a little much, but I love the enthusiasm that you got here.
And I think like MJF is in a spot where he's I won't say he's a gatekeeper, but he's that spot to like go up, like no longer being like that mid-carder, going up to like, okay, you can actually go after a relevant title.
And the good part, of course, with MJF, I like that dude doesn't need a belt. Like that dude can hold his own as he is. I think I'm gonna like the heel MJF without the whole US championship thing. I mean, it was funny. It was funny, and I'm happy we did it and we let it go. Because sometimes, we'll take those type of things and we'll try to keep them around for a good while, but him losing that and doing, I think that one can stay dead and buried for a little bit. Where are you at on this one, Ben?
Come to me last. I want to hear what everyone else has to say.
Not mad at that. Mike?
It's a question. Has Daniel Garcia actually re-signed with the company?
I believe he did.
Yes, because he was one of the two big signings they talked about alongside Swerve.
Okay, so he has re-signed. Then I'm going with Daniel Garcia then. Because the thing is that my mindset was on, if he didn't re-sign, then MJF is going over and they're going to probably have him stretchered out again. And that's how they're going to have Garcia leave the company.
When their world championships on a handshake deal.
Yeah, but no, I see Garcia because, I agree with what Marcus has said. This is that, opportunity now. Like MJF doesn't need the win. He doesn't need the title on him now either for a while. He's that bar. He's the bar. Let's put it that way. He's the bar.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he's the bar.
Hey, Sin, I know we have to explain. So, hey, Sin,
what the fuck is going on?
So when Claudio was in WWE as Cesaro, him and Sheamus, they were a tag team, and we know them as the Bar, and this was their thing.
But MJF is the Bar in many ways, and Garcia, we've all been loving Garcia. We've loved how he's actually grown over the last several years when he's had the opportunities. Mm-hmm. This is going to be that match that helps elevate him to that next level. So I'm definitely going with Daniel Garcia. Now also knowing that the fact that he did resign.
Dig it.
Yeah, like he said, he's been trying to be serious. Like you can tell from even just a year ago, he's been trying to break out of that rut he's in, and he's been doing it step by step, match by match, promo by promo.
It's once you get the Jericho off of you, you can get a little better.
Jericho mid-card vortex.
Hi guys.
Did you hear that? Roddy actually referred to it as the Jericho vortex on TV last week.
I think Jericho's actually mentioned it a couple times on TV as well.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he loves to make fun of himself. It's funny.
Oh yeah. That's
Well,
a good part.
his part of making fun of himself is really making fun of the internet wrestling community.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Sin, where are you at?
MJF.
Woof.
Yeah, I'm not on the Daniel Garcia train. I do think he's about to get a massive push. He has been working hard for it, and he's finally slowed down on that dumbass dance he does. So I'm
don't hate
more. You already know I hated that thing. So I'm glad he's getting more serious, and even on the mic tonight, like he was great on the mic. You know what I mean? Like okay, don't ever do that again. But
He would be saying that if Bobby was doing it.
No, I'd be doing it with her. But I think they're gonna have a series. They're about to have probably a 3-run series or whatever. I think this first one he'll lose. I don't see MJF winning right after losing at All In, losing the title, losing embarrassingly like in front of everybody to Ospreay. I don't see him losing this. I do think it's gonna be a bang of a match though. I think Daniel Garcia and MJF are gonna show their ass off in this match. I think how cheating or whatever, otherwise MJF will pull out the victory, and this will just keep the gas and everything going on them as he keeps building Daniel Garcia up like towards the next one. So he finally gets that big win of overcoming MJF. So I'm going with MJF.
Dig it. All right.
What's Adam Cole's health timeline looking like? Recovery timeline.
I don't know right now.
To be honest, I wouldn't even be worried about that because apparently when they did the whole MJF return and he hit like the pedigree on Adam Cole, like I actually read that apparently was the end of that whole thing.
That's a disappointing ass ending if that's the case.
Yeah, like apparently that was their way of just like writing it off because of the fact they don't know how much longer Adam Cole's going to be out for. And they have other things already planned for MJF. So I don't even think Adam Cole would even be a factor in
that
this.
pocket. You didn't even have to write it off.
Nope.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it does come back down the road. It's just I don't see it being a factor before the end of this year. Let's put it that way. I don't see that being a factor.
Gotcha. All right, Ben. You heard all your answers. Where are you at?
I haven't heard your pick yet.
Oh, I did. I thought I answered already. No, Garcia. I said the same thing. Yeah, I agree with Marcus.
I am picking Maxwell Jacob Cheatman.
Ben, it's the reason I like you, my guy.
I just see them telling the story of Daniel Garcia's need to hurt MJF being used against him. That his anger gets the best of him, and then they have another match, and then it's 1v1, and then they have to have a rubber match down the line. Also, just it's not fun if too many people pick the same thing. But yeah, Maxwell Jacob Cheatman, he's going to find a way to use Daniel Garcia's aggression against him, even if it's like. I can also see the thing happening where like Garcia locks in like his sharpshooter finish and then just won't let go, and then the decision is reversed after the bell or something like that. But
we do gotta remember he doesn't have the ring no more. He got pawned by the Juice. Was it Juice who pawned his ring?
No, it was Daniel Garcia.
Oh yeah, well okay, it was Garcia.
In storyline,
right? Yeah, because it really got lost.
It actually just got stolen. Apparently.
That'd be funny if a pawn shop just took a picture. Hey guys, look what we got here. And they would get that lost as soon as quick. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna move on. So we got last 2 matches of the night. Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
So far,
these matches can honestly be interchanged as being the main event of the night. Now,
no, they can't.
For the sake of the AEW World Championship.
Talking about. Okay.
I like for obvious reasons. I feel like that would be the one that they would pick to end the night. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think there's no way you don't have that steel cage match in the night.
Just because it will be a pain in the ass to clean up afterwards.
Pain in the ass to clean up. 100%. Like even though it's going to be contained, these two dudes are gonna beat the holy shit out of each other, and there's gonna be blood all over the place. So I'm gonna say for right now, the match is gonna be the runner-up of the night close. It's gonna be Bryan Danielson and Jack Perry for the AEW World Championship. To Swerve and Hangman. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself right now, but Bryan Danielson and Jack Perry for the AEW World Championship. I'm gonna make this one super easy. Like Bryan,
Dragons like eating goats.
Bryan is not losing this match.
Have we not watched Game of Thrones and see what happens when a dragon meets a goat?
I have, sir. Yes.
Like, listen, Bryan said, you know, he's as long as he still stays champion, he's going to stay within the company. So I do want to see a little bit of him get a nice little run with the championship before he finally decides to go off into the sunset. Like, there's a part of me that hopefully we can have him make it through the end of the year. We'll see how things can develop to at least get into the new year, but I don't quite know. But as for this match, though, Bryan is going to beat the holy hell out of Jack Perry. Who wants to go first?
Bryan, done.
Are we not all in agreement here? Like,
I will say this, and Ben and we were talking about this last Friday when we were at Capital Collision for New Japan, and the conversation about Bryan Danielson, the title run, came up, and one of the things we both kind of mutually agreed on is that when Bryan loses the belt, it's happening in Seattle, and odds are it could be Darby that he drops the belt to,
because they're both from that area.
Yeah. So, like, I'm picking Bryan. It's the no-brainer of the two. Obviously, this is like because the whole, you know, I feel like this is a throwaway match for Bryan. It's like we gotta have the title on there. Perry's really not there yet, but let's do it anyways because, you know, he's a young guy and that's somebody that, you know there'll be shenanigans because of the Elite and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But Bryan's going to get this, but I think he's going to hold on to it. And I believe Wrestle Dreams in Seattle again. I don't remember. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they did it. Like,
yeah,
I'm more of But yeah, if it is in Seattle, then yeah. But if not, at least to do that, the joint promote the Wrestle Dynasty with New Japan and a couple of the other companies coming together, that would be the only other place that I would potentially see him.
Yeah, because something to keep in mind, they've been, and I wouldn't be surprised with the stuff with Moxley right now, because he wants to have a conversation with Darby. They're building Darby up for a title shot. And
they don't need to build him up. He got one. He won the Rampage Rumble.
Yeah.
Rumble.
Yeah. Whatever that thing was. But the thing is that I think storyline wise, along with him winning that match, they're building him up to lead up to that match that he's earned. And I think that's what they're really doing right now. So, but yeah, I'm picking Bryan.
Dig it. Ben?
Copy paste.
I
genuinely believe that this match was booked so that TK didn't have to think of a TNT title feud.
Valid. All in agreement on Bryan winning this. Like, listen, if he lost this match to Jack Perry right now, Jack Perry is your AEW World Heavyweight. I'm not ready for that one right now. So that only leaves one match left on the card, and oh my god! So coming off of Dynamite, you know what? Let me take a few steps back. So earlier in the day, Swerve cut the video with Prince Nana about him buying his childhood home that, unfortunately, when moms wasn't able to play, they had to foreclose, do all whatever, everything on there for it. But he bought back his childhood home. And when I first saw that, I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, oh no. I was like, something about that just didn't seem fully right. And by the time we get to the end of Dynamite, Hangman ends up burning down Swerve's childhood home. So,
hey Ben, in your words, this match is going to fuck hard.
Listen,
Swerve, Hangman 4, they've not disappointed yet.
Listen, these two dudes once again are going to try to murder each other.
Yep.
Cowboy shit.
And granted, it's the cage match. You know what? Hold on. Let me Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland in a steel cage match. Right. Okay, back over.
So here for this.
Now, even though this is a cage match and this is supposed to be contained, even if there's a winner of if someone escapes this cage, now they haven't been. I'd imagine I'm hoping it's the escape the cage rule that's going to be in play here. I hope it's not a pin. I hope you have to.
Everything will be in play in this match.
All I know is it's probably when this match is done, these two dudes are probably still going to beat the holy shit out of each other. Somebody's going to damn near die in this match. And I don't know if Tony is prepared for what's about to happen. Somebody's about to die on pay-per-view.
Ambulances and nurses on deck after this one.
Oh my god, this match is gonna be so good. I'm not picking first. Michael, what do you think of who's gonna win this match?
Real quick, what's the score on this series that we're in now?
2-1 Swerve, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay, so I was mentioning this to you guys before we started recording, but like with the house, you were talking about what we saw on Dynamite to close out Dynamite with Swerve's house being burned down by Hangman Page. This is full circle storytelling right here when it comes to houses, because when this feud,
that was literally mentioned in the promo, yeah,
because literally in the very beginning of this entire feud, Swerve was the heel and Hangman was the face, and Swerve broke into Hangman's house.
Mm-hmm.
As part of that feud, and now you're coming full circle.
Like the child,
Yep. And so it's like, it's interesting. So,
but he burned his house down. He didn't break in. He burned his house
down.
Yeah, but like I said, Swerve did go to his child's crib while he was in it and threatened the child, and recorded it. So
equivalent.
Yeah. But with Swerve having the 2 wins and Hangman having 1, I'm going to have to say Hangman. I don't think this is the end. I actually think Hangman's going to get the win in the cage, and we're going to get one last match as the true rubber match. It's going to become like a best of 5 series, essentially. So I'm going with Hangman Adam Page. I definitely think it's going to be a bloodbath. 100% bloodbath.
Oh, where do you go after this? Let's say you're right. What do you do?
Lights out.
You catch a body. You just somebody just straight up get murdered after this, like a loved one or something like that. That just goes to the fifth match.
No, like what you do as your 5th match is you do lights out,
like an unsanctioned match.
Yeah. You do a lights out unsanctioned match, kind of like how at the very first Revolution in Baltimore, that's what they did for Omega and Moxley.
Or we both can't survive in this company when somebody's got to leave.
Hey, listen, now that's a stipulation we haven't seen. Wow. Loser has to leave AEW. That would be a pretty hefty thing to do. And
I don't see that happening.
I see the lights out on sanction, but I see there a stipulation being to the lights out on sanction saying that once this match is over, you guys are over, because like you can literally draw from, this is going back to like the mid 2000s, the Triple H Shawn Michaels feud. Like that was like a couple years long, and I think eventually their like last singles match was like in a Hell in a Cell, I think with Kevin Nash as their referee or something like that. And they're like, when this match is over, this feud is over. You guys can't keep doing this. You have to go your separate ways. And I think that's what needs to eventually happen. So it's like Hangman wins at All Out, and then you have that fifth and final match, which has a stipulation of like, when this match is over, this feud is over. You guys have to go your separate ways.
I dig that. And it's gonna be a hard thing to separate these two dudes from one another. Marcus, where are you at on this match?
Hangman Adam Page, like cowboy shit all day, every day. Like I love to swerve when I drive, but my man Hangman going full circle, going back to all the points. Like I don't know if he was there when Sid and I was watching it, and Sid was like, "Oh yeah, this is cowboy shit. Yeah, this is some cowboy shit. We about to get more cowboy shit now." And he got the stash and everything. Oh yeah, like Hangman, like he just needs it for character for character development.
And not only that, but I mentioned this to you guys, and Ben, you weren't in the chat just yet, but we were watching Dynamite real quick, like near the end, and I'm listening to Hangman's like his new music, and it's starting to grow on me a bit more with the more heelish Hangman music. Like it actually starting to really go into his help with the character a bit more, and I'm liking it.
Dig it. Ben, where are you at?
So just did some checking.
Mm-hmm.
In one-on-one matches, Swerve is 2-0. The third match was a time limit draw.
That's right.
So it's 2-0-1.
Yeah.
Ew.
Therefore, I am picking Hangman Arson Page.
Oh man, I dig it.
Honestly, I will not be surprised if Swerve wins. However, I cannot see Hangman making it all the way through this feud with 0 wins.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
The sheer fact that he had to go to a place of burning down someone's house to even make him relevant in that feud. Because let's be honest, up until that point, everyone's like, well, Swerve's already beaten him twice. Who gives a crap? He's just going to do it again, right? That's why you traditionally see long-running feuds end up fairly even, right? I can't see Hangman getting out of this without a win under his belt. And I think this is the one he needs to win, so that when they have Hangman Swerve 87 or whatever it's going to be, because these two are like Batman and the Joker, they're going to just fight forever.
They're like eventually what Gargano and Ciampa are going to be.
Don't say that, jokes. That chant fucking sucks. It's one of the worst chants in wrestling. Fight forever. No, there's a time limit on the match. Shut the fuck up.
Greatest one at Capital Collision. It was Ali versus Takahashi.
Yeah. And
people started chanting "Fight forever," and Ali literally goes, "No, I don't want to fight forever. Fuck off." You know, that's such a great moment at Capital Collision.
Yeah, I'm picking Hangman.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Hangman for the win on this. And listen,
we all picked Hangman.
Nope, Sin hasn't said anything.
There's only one that's left is Sin. But listen, if you're going through the links of burning down a man's house at this point, like the two of y'all
fucking match.
And listen, two of y'all have already tried to kill each other a couple of times, but you didn't burn down the man's house.
All I'm saying is, in another promotion, another character burned down another character's house, and they won that match.
We're not talking about that other set promotion and everything right now.
No, because
if you're going to
one of those people was a good wrestler, and the other one was Bray Wyatt.
Oh no! Damn.
Exactly. Whoa! Whoa!
That's how you respond to that.
Hey, listen, that wasn't intentional. But Sid, where are you at on this match?
Whose house did he burn down?
Swerve's mom's house.
Yes, Swerve gonna whoop that ass again.
He can whoop the ass with a light. I still think Hangman's gonna win.
I think all of y'all have extremely valid points, but I'm not going against Swerve.
All right.
I don't. As much as yes, I love this feud and I would like to see it go longer. I think it ends here. And yes, he hasn't been faring too well when it comes to victories against Swerve, but Swerve just got his number. Sticking with Swerve.
I dig it. No, I agree. I think if Hangman wins this one, there's going to be one more. There's going to be one more definitive match, and I don't like I said, it could be a lights out match. Honestly, it could be a new match that gets introduced into AEW. Something that the way the Hell in the Cell used to be, like it was that. Listen.
Oh, they could have a mimosa match.
Oh man, they could do their.
What
own
was the third match? What was the stipulation of the third match? What was it? I Quit?
Hardcore, or
so it was a Texas Death Match.
Yeah.
So Hangman has never won a match that both he and Swerve are in AEW. There've been tag team matches, blood and guts matches, Royal Rampages. Any match that both Hangman and Swerve are in, Adam Page has never won one. And it's that thing where it just gets to a point where, like, if he doesn't win at some point, what's the point of the feud? Because it's not a feud at that point, it's an ass whooping.
Ass whooping. Good match, but it's an ass whooping. I don't know. All I know is that match is going to ruin. If for whatever reason the cage does not contain the two of them,
somebody going off the top of it or something crazy will happen.
That arena is in trouble. Dude burn down house, he gonna burn down arena. At this point, he gonna make sure that dude Swerve is dead.
Question for you.
You know,
if have they stipulated whether it's pinfall or if it's escape the cage?
That's what I was talking about. They have not specifically said that. And my hope is they have to escape the cage. Like, I hope.
Yeah, classic cage. You got it. The only way out is.
I'm going into the settings. I'm going to settings right now, and I'm turning pinfall off. Pinfalls are off, and you can only escape the cage.
I can see if should Hangman win this, they go into like an Iron Man match to seal the deal, to tie it up nicely.
Iron Man match could be. Yeah. That could definitely be.
Maybe.
You know, this is Tony Khan that we're also talking about, who's booking matches. He could find a way to do his own version of the Punjabi prison match somehow.
Stop it. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here.
If you're going to go for copyright infringement, go for Hell in the Cell. Do not go for
they've already stolen War Games. I mean...
You still Hell in the Cell. I don't know what you call it. Death in the Cell. Whatever it's gonna be called.
Anarchy in the Cell.
Anarchy in the Cell. Only problem is that cage ain't gonna be, but so big. Because
could you imagine if like they did a
Anarchy in the Arena?
No. Don't do that. Actually have it set up where it's like a legitimate like asylum match. Like you go to like one of those like abandoned asylums or whatever, and you
like the Hardys did.
You know, like you literally have just Swerve and Hangman just fight it out in a prison.
What you do is you just give them both a gun, and you said anyone who makes it out of the night alive is the winner.
Throw them into the gulag. That's all it is. You get one shot. Make it count.
Remind me quickly, who picked what for the MJF match?
MJF. So you and Sid chose MJF, and the rest of us got Garcia.
So I just want to throw this out there. How insane would it be? They start with Ospreay Pac, and then they end with Swerve Hangman.
Yeah, no,
you start and finish with possibly your best matches of the night. You have MJF Garcia
on MJF and Daniel Garcia.
Well, no, I'm saying, but then you also have them kind of like in the middle of this sandwich, because all the other matches we kind of don't really care about outside of like those 3 matches. So you have those 3 nicely spaced out from each other. So.
Yeah, no, I that's exactly how I think we're gonna begin and end the show.
So it'll be like Ospreay Pac, some filler matches, which is what some of them are, like Mercedes. Your MJF Garcia match, some more filler in there, and then your main event, which will essentially be the cage match between Swerve and Hangman. Because let's be honest, Swerve Hangman essentially closed out Dynamite tonight.
They're going to destroy the ring.
Yeah, like they got to close out All Out All Out. So
yeah.
So, question for everybody:
go for it.
How do you get Ricochet on this card?
0 hour. I'd rather him not. I'd rather him not be on 0 hour. But I feel like just
what's the match like?
Honestly,
because
I don't see him having.
Everyone was like, Ricochet, dude, you've got to go to AEW. They're gonna treat you so much better. They put him in a fucking battle royal, and then they've had him completely overshadowed by Pac, and now he's not even on the pay-per-view.
I don't think they put him in a match.
Oh,
I think they actually have him come out after the Ospreay Pac match has ended, and
I don't know if he waits till it ends.
Nah, Ricochet's gonna. If he's gonna come out, he's not gonna like interfere in the match. It's gonna be like one of those things where he makes his presence felt after the match. I could see him maybe zoning in on Pac a little bit.
Well, it depends on if the BCC get involved on the side of Pac.
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't think they will. I think this is going to be a straight up match.
It's a very BCC heavy show.
Yeah, because BCC. I mean,
but technically, Pac isn't a part of the BCC, so they really have no real reason to interfere in this match.
But he's trios champion.
So he's going to have the backup. He's going to have that backup.
And not only that, but the thing is that Claudio and Wheeler have the tag team title match. Bryan has his title defense. They're going to be more concerned with their matches. And plus, Ospreay's not really with any factions now. He's on his
Don Callis family.
No, he left. He left them months ago.
That was that angle. It was him, Kyle Fletcher, and Don Callis. They were backstage when he finally pulled away, and when it looked like Kyle Fletcher was about to go with him, and Don Callis pulled him back. So, but he did leave though.
Yeah. Because one of the things was when Fletcher came out to stand up for Ospreay during the whole MJF feud, Callis even said it on commentary. It's like, oh, he's not, part of the Don Callis family, but I'm allowing this because of Fletcher and Ospreay's history together, because they're like brothers.
Is Ricochet just in AEW for the Ospreay match?
Honestly, that's probably one of the biggest
one. Yeah.
The biggest thing that they could do with him. I would like to genuinely see him come over to AEW, put on some spectacular matches and do something, but I think to get that match one more time, I think we're going to be far out from it before we actually see it. Somehow they'll try to probably work him into...
I'm just getting the feeling that might be the only reason Tony signed him.
Get him into the International Championship picture.
And he's signed to a multi-year deal, too.
Listen, just prove everybody right to say that he was going to come over there and AEW's going to treat it. Prove people right, because if you don't prove those people right, you're going to have a bad.
I just don't think it's a case of him being treated better, right? Because no one ever doubted Ricochet's ability in the ring. Anyone, ever. Mm-hmm. It's just that AEW is a better platform for his skills. Because AEW is more about what happens between the ropes than it is about everything else. Even though they have proven time and again the best matches on any pay-per-view they have are the ones that actually have a decent build outside the ring. Like,
Well, we shall see. We shall see. But that have been our predictions for AEW All Out. This was going to be really interesting because we got a fairly decent amount of splits going on here. Somebody's either going to be very happy or going to be extremely upset by the time we get
fully expect to be last.
I am coming off the bench and I'm getting into the game now.
Oh, you picked a fine one to jump into.
I mean, how many splits are there though?
Like three or four. MJF Garcia.
There are three
Chicago
matches.
Street Fight
very different.
and the steel cage match. So we got three.
Yeah, three matches very different.
If the Okada, Okada was winning that. Nope, never mind.
I am going for, just for the record, for the Okada match, I'm going with triple question mark person number 2.
Okay, I'm going for Okada. I have registered your pick, Mike.
Your pick has been registered.
Oh, please, God, let it be Lance Archer.
Everybody die. Nah, he ain't gonna win. As much as I would like to see Lance Archer actually win something, he's not gonna win.
I at least want to see Archer in that match. Like, I know he's going up against Briscoe on Collision, but I would really like to see him in that match.
I hate to tell you this, as much as even though it shouldn't, if Lance Archer ends up in that match somehow is going to end up getting relegated to 0 hour.
Yep.
I hate to say that.
Okada on the pre-show, everybody.
No, and listen, I'm so sorry,
bitch.
Oh God, point number 1. Oh, with that, I think we are good to go ahead and shut things down. Gentlemen, once again, thank you for taking the time to do our predictions for AEW All Out. For you guys listening, for you guys watching, let us know what you guys think of how this card is going to be. Is this going to be a pretty solid card, or is it going to end up being a little lackluster? We know there's a couple matches on this card that, regardless of what happens on the whole show, they're going to be absolutely fucking amazing. But let us know your thoughts on the Discord.
There. Click that Beacons link.
Yeah.
Hit the Beacons link. Join us in the Discord because we will be in watching and chatting and giving each other hell. Some of these matches happen on there for it. So make sure you join us. Guys, I think we can go ahead and wrap things up. Mike, since you're actually here tonight, Ben and Mike, I want to let you guys go ahead and close things out first for us again.
Oh, are we going to do the Awesome Mania outro?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what he... Jesus Christ. I know you've been away for a while, Mike, but come the fuck on.
He's been watching too much Shorzy, drinking too many puppers.
I literally have not watched any of that, and I have not drank any of that because I'm holding on to the puppers for you, good sir.
Oh.
Anyways, so with that said, Ben...
You extract your mouth from Marcus's penis for a moment. You can do the outro.
And with that... as we enjoy this lovely train wreck, as we always do, Ben, please take us out as we always do on Awesome Mania.
It has been an absolute pleasure to be here again, so we will leave you as we always do. With the words of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all those beyond that spectrum, please be excellent to each other. And admit that the Bullet Club are jobbers. I mean, be excellent to each other and party on, my friends.
And until next time, we will see you ringside.
Marcus?
Just because your back is against the ropes doesn't mean you can't move forward. And with that, we're out. Ta-ta for now. Fuck you, Ben. Anyway.
Cheerio.
Loading snacks.